Very
so if
little
somebody
commercial.
shows up at the door, are they ever turned away?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're having new businesses come in, and we're incredibly excited that right on Main Street, Health Point is going to be relocating in the fall of next year. It's going to be a beautiful facility, and it's something that's very, very close to my heart. As some of you may have known, when I was in high school, I spent a summer in the Dominican Republic doing healthcare work and working with people along the border of Haiti. And seeing the difference that healthcare and access to healthcare makes in people's lives in the developing world is reiterated here when we take it back at home. There are amazing opportunities.
First, it's a great pleasure to be here at this particular facility because, as many of you know, it was just a few years ago that this facility was proposed to be closed, that the budget proposed by then Executive Sims proposed closing this healthcare center, primarily for budget reasons, but there were real challenges there. And I have the great pleasure of representing this area in the County Council and work with many of the folks in this room to make sure that didn't happen. And a key part of making sure it didn't happen was the partnership with Health Point. And so it's great to be back here again. We were here not too long ago to celebrate keeping the facility open. It's great to be back to celebrate this week as well. So thanks to everybody for keeping this facility open, and then it just builds the next level of the new facility. And we had a great chance to get a tour before this event. And during the tour, someone asked, is there anyone who comes into this facility who's turned away? And the answer was absolutely not. And that speaks volumes about our community, that folks who are in need during a tough economy, who lack health insurance, and many folks who come here lack health insurance, have a place to go to get the help that they need. And thanks to all of you who provide that critical service.
Understand the future of healthcare and understand and are living the basic principles of the future of healthcare, which are everyone gets access, and we provide healthcare that is preventative rather than just in critical care, and we do it in the most efficient way possible. Now, those are the three basic principles that we all have to embrace, regardless of our ideology, to work together to make this system work for this state. Success, and your success, is in question and is challenged. This building is challenged. The principles upon which you provide health care are being challenged right now in Washington, D.C. in two very distinct ways. First off, the Healthy Care Act, which we passed, upon which this building is founded and funded, there is an effort to, in many forums, to try to repeal that act. There is an effort to repeal it in Congress. There is an effort to repeal it in our court system. I think those efforts are exactly contrary to what this country needs, which is universal care in an efficient way, focusing on preventative medicine. And those efforts to repeal the very bill that helped build this building are misguided. And all of us, you have something to say about that to make sure that we move forward rather than backwards. The second great threat is coming about because of our inability so far to forge a bipartisan consensus on what to do with our federal deficit. All of us on a bipartisan basis recognize the long-term threat of the federal deficit to our economy and the need for a bipartisan solution to this problem. But to date, we have not been able to forge that consensus. And if we do not forge that consensus in the next several months, there could be very significant cuts to Medicaid, which would disadvantage the people in this room of their ability to fulfill their professional responsibilities.
Thank you.